Hi everybody in YouTube world. It's June, your Tarot Queen, your Mouth of the South. Kevin has a doctor's appointment, so this is probably going to be a short political Wednesday, but we'll see what we get in. If I have to go, I'm sorry. I'll try to do better next time. But anyway, he has a slight fever today, so I'm a little concerned about that. But we'll see what the doctor has to say. Maybe she'll send in some antibiotics or something. I don't know. But we'll see. So today, I'm going to be using the Revelations Tarot deck. Nice purple. Looks like a big old spider on the back of it. Or hourglass. Either way. Glasses half empty or all the way full. It's been a stressful day for me. Misplaced something that I really need. I can't find it anywhere. I'll find it. What's that tower card I got? Anyway, so today I was thinking about doing an energy on, the destruction of the East Wing of the White House to upgrade the a bunker underneath. And why? Why does Trump want to upgrade that bunker? And if you think about it, when he lost the election, we had a hard time getting him out of the office. He caused the insurrection on January 6th, and we had a really hard time getting him out of the office. So I kind of think he's gonna kind of block himself in that bunker and not come out and try to rule from there. So I'm kind of interested to see what kind of security measures that he has put on there, and if hopefully we have in place where they can change the nuclear codes to where he won't be able to use them from the bunker. Hopefully we can do that. So let's see his energy. I know that the Democratic Party or some Democrats have overtaken some districts, which is wonderful. New York mayor and New Jersey. And then Gavin Newsom's Pop 50. So we had some really good races going on, and looks like Democrats took it. So I think that that's a message loud and clear to Trump to do Trump. He'll interfere with the election. The next thing you know, everybody will have been voted for him. And, the same thing will happen that happened to Kamala will happen to the next guy that tries to run against him or whoever he wants in the White House. Anyway, hopefully we'll make it that far, but let's see what the cards have to say about the White House renovation. Not just the ballroom, but the bunker. That's what's really intriguing me right now. Is, the ballroom, I think, is a distraction from the bunker. And as gaudy as it is, and as we all wanted a ballroom since the 1800s. Really? I never heard that before, but okay. Trump knows history. Anyway, so let's see what the energy is. I'm going to try to be very non-biased. Very biased. I'm going to be very, very biased now. I'm going to be very non-biased. I'm going to try to look and see what the cards are trying to tell me is what's going on with the bunker. It could be nothing, and it could be something. So let's see. What's going on with this bunker? What's the energy around it? What is the purpose of re-burnishing the bunker that will be under the ballroom? So let's see. Universe, what do you have to tell us about that? A lot, apparently. I'll take this one out, and this one, and this one. Or those two. Okay. You want me to shuffle again, do you? All right. So what do we need to know about this bunker? military. Hopefully they got some good conscious people in there and not doing what I think they're going to do, which is we're going to have a heck of a time getting him out of the White House, even if he loses, or when he loses. And he's going to try to run for a third term. We all know this. All right, that's it. Okay. A Six of Pentacles, you know, he's not trying to be a kid about this. It's more, you know, he's not trying to be generous to the American people, obviously not. You know, he takes away from the poor to give to the rich. He's the opposite of Robin Hood, huh? Anyway, I believe that he is trying to fortify the bunker to where they cannot get him out of the White House. He is being very greedy and selfish and not giving an inch to help the American people with health care, jobs, food prices, name it. He does not care. The man does not care. He has no empathy for anyone but himself, and that is it. He does not care. Cognitive or not. The man does not care, is what this is saying. He is not being generous. He is doing this for his own reasons. Now, let's see what those reasons might be. He's not resting either. He is going full force ahead. He doesn't care if people are hungry. I can't understand that if you have no one to buy your product because nobody has any money, who's going to make any money? I mean, are you going to buy your own product? I don't know. So, anyway, he is not resting. He is going to fortify the bunker to where the new regime or the new government can't get in there and can't get him out. And I think that's gonna be, you know, he's working towards it, guys. I'm telling you, that's what these cards are saying. He does have the Hermit. He might be in there all by himself, but he'll be in there. He will have a chosen select few. Maybe go get some pretty girls to bring in there every once and again with another Epstein, and then lock him in there so he can't. So we'll have to watch that bunker like a hawk and see who goes in and out. I think it's going to be a safe haven for him. It's going to be a way for him to stay in power. He thinks he's lighting the way for his legacy, his children, his people to just take over the United States and the world. Try to. Got news for him. It might be a rough job. Let's see. He doesn't have all the elements he needs. He doesn't have, I think there's some people that are saying, oh yeah, we'll do that. But in the back of their mind, they're a little bit more moral, and they're not going to allow him the luxury of not letting anybody know the passwords to get in there and get him out. So I think that's good. I think somebody's gonna, hold back a little bit. And then we got, not everybody is passionate about this new venture. As you know, it's supposed to be the people's house, not his house, and he shouldn't be destroying it. It's a landmark. It's in the historic district. He should be fined. And just because you're the president doesn't mean you get to do whatever you want to. And there are people that are fighting back and passionately fighting back. They may feel as though it's a losing battle and they have to do what he says at this particular juncture because he is the commander-in-chief of the military anyway. So they may feel like that their hands are kind of tied right now, although they're passionate about, making secret ways in and secret ways out that he knows nothing about. So, yay. And then he has a Wheel of Fortune here, which I don't think this is going to work out to his plan. I don't know, I don't believe this is a health issue, or it could be that things just aren't going to work out for him the way he thinks it's going to. He's planning very very hard and very strategically planning. And, everybody thinks that, okay, this is a distraction from the Epstein files. And it is. It is in part a distraction. However, he's got bigger plans than the Epstein files. When that comes out, he knows he's going to have to go underground, if you will. So I'll bet you $1 to a donut, or $2 to a donut, because they've went up. But anyway, I'll bet you $2 to a donut that the bunker gets done before the ballroom. What do you bet? And the ballroom will probably just be a shell. In his taste, a gaudy shell. But anyway, it's just a cover of the bunker. And then, he will run out of money. Because if there's nobody working, there's nobody paying taxes, there's nobody buying anything. So he will run out of money. I mean, for goodness sakes, he has bankrupted a casino, a steak industry that, that sells to a nation of carnivores, as Gary would say, in the Twin Towers, or Twin Tarot Twins. I hope you weren't in the Twin Towers. Anyway, if you are, you're a ghost, and we're watching ghosts. Cool. But anyway, I really believe he will run out of money. He won't have enough to finish his glorious ballroom before his time is run up. So I think that's a good thing. But I do think, honestly, that he is preparing to lock himself in there and be done. And I gotta go, guys. That's his doctor. And until next time, stay mystical.